Welcome back, everybody. We are back together here with another video, and I was definitely anticipating this news. You guys probably didn't even know, but the woke Oscars were actually on Sunday night. And newsflash, nobody watched it. Did you watch it?
No.
I didn't either. I had no plans to watch it. Did you want to see it?
No.
No. I believe it's been 20 years since I actually watched the Oscars. Because I remember Lord of the Rings Return of the King won a bunch of Oscars. And I think that was in 2003 or 2004. That was the last time I actually saw the Oscars. I didn't care about it. And it's been a lot of political propaganda, a bunch of leftist stuff at the Oscars. So I refuse to watch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look at this. Oscars, I should say, is officially dead. Third lowest ratings in history. You know what, to tell you the truth? If you actually take out 2021, because that was the pandemic year, the second lowest of all time. This thing was a disaster. When I saw the initial ratings, it was pretty low, but they always release the initial ratings and then they give you the full ratings later on. So that's why I believe we're actually making this video now, because I really wanted to actually cover this, but I think yesterday was probably a little bit too early from just the initial release, you know. But now it's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty bad. And you know what? Some people weren't happy either. You remember that movie, The Woman King, nobody liked? Viola Davis was actually upset that, and other people from The Woman King, the director too, were upset that they didn't win an Oscar.
And Michelle Yeoh.
Michelle Yeoh won. Michelle Yeoh is awesome.
Yeah.
She's a really, really good actress, but
she does her own stunt.
Yeah. She's from, the Hong Kong movie platform, and a lot of them, they do their own stunts. This particular movie, I don't know about it though.
I don't know, but she usually, like in the Hong Kong movie, like she usually work with Jackie Chan.
Yeah, Jackie Chan allows her to do her own stunts.
Yeah, and she played like comedy too.
Yeah.
But like strict.
Yeah.
In comedy.
I've always been a fan of hers. She was good in the James Bond movie she was in. Super Cop, Police Story 3. She was really good in that movie. Doing Kung Fu with Jackie Chan. Love that movie. She won for Best Actress. But you know what? The media was focusing on her race. Why can't she just win Best Actress just because, she's the best actress? But they have to put it as she is the first Asian to win Best Actress. That's a lie. Natalie Portman is Asian. She won already.
I was wondering how come as you said, the Woman King director or something?
Yeah,
someone?
The director and the star.
They are
were
not
upset.
happy. I thought they are about diversity.
You know what? It's only diversity. They only want diversity when it benefits yourself. That is the problem with Hollywood. That is why no matter how woke you get, you will never be woke enough. Hollywood will never, ever be woke enough. These people want diversity to benefit them, but when it doesn't benefit them, they scream racism. That's a prime example right here. I mean, this movie, Everything Everywhere, won Best Picture. Now, I was kind of surprised a little bit because Top Gun Maverick was nominated for Best Picture. I believe that and Avatar were the best movies of 2022 that I saw.
Tom Cruise and James Cameron missed the...
Yeah, they didn't even show up to the Oscars. You know
Didn't show
why?
up.
Tom Cruise is actually he's actually making a Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Or he may be doing Part 2 right now. He's working. He doesn't care about the Oscars, and the movie only won for Best Sound. And that was it. Everybody praised Mission Impossible. It had not Mission Impossible, but Top Gun Maverick. It had no political agenda. No identity politics. It was a prime example. And Hollywood should actually learn this lesson. if you just tell a good story, don't push an agenda, people will show up. This movie made 1.3 billion, if I'm not mistaken. That is
Maybe.
really, really good.
Yeah, but there's still people like talk bad about Avatar and
Well,
Top
Avatar, The Way of Water got good reviews. The critics, not so much.
no, the left wings, they
No, they were actually criticizing Top Gun Maverick. It was MSNBC. They went after Top Gun Maverick because it was pro-American. Yeah. MSNBC, an American media company.
yeah,
That's
but
supposed to be
in the
American.
past, they say the actors were too white in
yeah,
Avatar.
They want to make it seem like the Na'vi
Yeah.
are supposed to be like black people and Native Americans, and that's not the case. One thing that we're learning from the sequel is focusing on another tribe over there, and we're going to get another one in part 3. They're trying to make it, and in a way, it's kind of like Dances with Wolves, except in space. It is, but they're focused so much on that they don't want white people playing blue aliens who are fictional. Guess what? Kate Winslet was in Avatar: Way of Water. Guess what? I couldn't tell it was Kate Winslet. Why? She was playing a blue alien. It shouldn't matter the race of the person playing a blue alien. It's kind of ridiculous. But let's get to these ratings here. Look at this. It says here, with a pathetic 18.7 million viewers, it's official. The Academy Awards are doornail dead. It's over. There's no coming back from this. 2 of the biggest movies in history were in this year's Oscar hunt. Avatar: The Way of Water and Top Gun Maverick, still fewer than 20.2 million tuned in. Wow. That is bad. Now, it was bigger than last year, 12% increase, but let me show you this here. Look at this chart right here. In 2022, it was 15.3 million. The pandemic year, 10.4. I wouldn't even count that because nobody, it was the pandemic year. But only 18 million. Look at all these other years. It is still way, way, way below. And I'm willing to bet the only reason why it actually got a tick up than last year is because of the Will Smith slap. Maybe people were anticipating another Will Smith type of moment, which didn't happen. And actually, the ratings last year, it crept up after everybody found out that Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Then people started tuning in to see, hey, what's going on? So even last year's numbers could have been a little bit of fool's gold. Because without that slap, it probably would have been a little bit lower. And you probably only got an uptick because of what happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock last year. So that's what I think. But the Oscars clearly have been dead for a long time. Man, these numbers here, 46.33 million people. 2004, I believe that's the year Lord of the Rings on Return of the King won, 43.54 million. And really, ever since 2014, it has been a decline. 43.7, 36.6, 34.3, 32.9, and then it dropped massively in 2018 to 26.5. A little bit of an uptick in 2019, then 23.6, then 15.36 in 18. It can't even crack 20 million anymore. That's bad. That's really, really bad right there.
Yeah, because the Oscar doesn't have meaning anymore.
No. Winning an Oscar means nothing anymore. Nothing.
So what is the point of getting an Oscar if you get an Oscar just based on the skin color?
Yeah.
And not based on acting, music performance.
Yeah,
like
they
that
they
and
putting
that.
all these diversity quotas in, which is kind of diluting the product because now studios are focused more on, you know, race stuff and stuff that has nothing to do with story. I believe that Hollywood is creatively bankrupt outside of Tom Cruise movies. Tom Cruise movies still do very, very well. James Cameron movies, they still do very, very well. That's probably why those movies were two of the top movies of 2022. Now, even the director of the movie that won Best Picture with Michelle Yeoh, he still went out there and was talking about, he still brought politics in because he brought up Florida banning drag shows for children. Or states, not necessarily Florida, states that are banning drag shows for children. He brought that up in his acceptance speech, and the crowd clapped for him. These people don't live in reality. They're about pushing an agenda. One other thing, too, by the way, you know that they actually built a wall around the Oscars because they didn't want you common folk to be around them. These are the same people that don't want a wall at the southern border. But apparently walls work, so they put a wall around the Oscars. How funny is that right there?
So they think they're more important than regular citizen.
Oh, they're better than us. They think they're better than us. That's the way they think. Well,
Well, they do have more money.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you better or smarter than anybody. I mean, LeBron James makes a bunch of money in the NBA. He's one of the dumbest people in the world.
No, but seems like in today's society, it's like if you have money, you can do anything.
Yeah,
especially like doing this administration.
Yeah, but people equate having money with being smart. No. Just because you have money doesn't make you smart. Do you know the number? No. You want to know the percentage of like players in the NFL that go broke after they retire after 5 years?
Yeah.
It's like 75% of them go broke. Just because you have money doesn't mean you're smart.
No, but I'm just saying that this society, it seems like it's going toward that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
But the Oscars, pretty pathetic. Next year, I'm willing to bet it's going to go lower. It's going to go lower. I don't think you have a movie that's going to be like Avatar. There's no Avatar movie this year. I believe it's going to be the following year. You're not going to have a Top Gun movie. Now, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1 comes out this year. I don't think they're going to nominate it for Best Picture. So you don't have James Cameron. You won't have Tom Cruise. So what kind of movie is going to be coming out this year? I mean, no disrespect to Everything Everywhere. I don't think many people even knew that movie existed. And it won Best Picture. It's not a movie where a ton of people are actually going to go to the movie theater. So, anything else to add before we wrap this up?
Yeah, it's just funny that they put a wall up and they have like security when they are the one who wants to defund
the police. Yeah. I think that's hypocritical of them.
Yeah.
They built the wall around themselves. So I think that's going to wrap it up, guys. Be safe. We will catch you on the next video.
Goodbye.